Hello there everyone. Today is the year 2026, a month of March, the 27th day, and it is a beautiful Friday. I'm your host, and I am introducing a really trending article straight from the archives today. Oh, before we dive in, I tried to sing a song about a tortilla once, but honestly it was just too much of a rap. Nobody ever gets that one, but I think it is hilarious anyway. Let us get right into the science and the magic of today. Because we're talking about something absolutely mind-blowing in the world of music and artificial intelligence. The title is Singing voice synthesis with flexible lyric manipulation and annotation-free melody guidance. The URL is text-42603.24589. It is long. So let us break this down into bite-sized pieces. Because the problem this paper is trying to solve is actually something you've probably thought about if you've ever tried to make music or write a song. Imagine you have a beautiful singing track, and the singer hits all the right notes. Then the melody is just absolutely perfect. But suddenly you realize you want to change the lyrics. Maybe just one word, or maybe the entire song. Normally, doing this is a massive headache, because regenerating a singing voice with altered lyrics and preserving the exact same melody consistency remains incredibly challenging. Existing methods out there either offer very limited controllability, or they require what we call laborious manual alignment. Manual alignment means a human being has to sit there, staring at a computer screen, and meticulously match every single new syllable and word to the exact 80 notes and time instant of the original song. It's tedious. It takes forever. And if you are not a professional audio engineer, it is basically an impossible barrier. This is the core problem. The heavy burden that regular people and even professionals face when trying to do singing voice editing. But the researchers behind YingMusic Singer have come up with a brilliant solution. And it is a fully diffusion-based model that enables melody-controllable singing voice synthesis with flexible lyric manipulation. What makes this so special is that it only takes 3 simple inputs. You can provide an optional timbre reference, which basically tells the AI what kind of voice texture or singer identity you want. Second, you provide a melody-providing singing clip, which is the original audio that is the tune you want to keep. And third, you just hand it the modified lyrics. That is it. There is absolutely no manual alignment required from the user, which is honestly a total game changer. To achieve this magic, the system uses a fascinating architecture, and I want to explain it in a way that makes sense. The model is a variation of the Altean model that compresses the high-quality audio into a smaller format, making it easier for the AI to process. Uses a melody extractor, which is incredibly smart because it naturally captures the descent of melody information without getting confused by the words. Also has an epitachnaizer, which is just a fancy way of saying it converts both Chinese and English lyrics into a unified sequence of phonetic sounds. This ensures the model knows exactly how to pronounce new words perfectly. Now, you might be wondering how this compares to other technologies out there. The paper compares YingMusic Singer heavily to a system called Revolutionize. Revolutionize is currently the most comparable baseline that supports melody control without manual alignment. However, Revolutionize suffers from a couple of big issues. It has reduced intelligibility, meaning it is hard to understand what the AI is actually singing, and it has poor melody adherence, meaning it sometimes loses the tune completely. Another competitor mentioned is Singer, which supports existing singing as a melody input, but it still requires the terrible manual alignment of word real-time stumps that we talked about earlier. YingMusic beats them all by using a clever training strategy called curriculum learning, combined with something called group relative policy optimization. This optimization basically trains the AI through reinforcement learning to balance 2 very difficult things: making sure the words are clear and making sure the melody is perfectly copied. But let's talk about how this technology can actually be applied to everyday life, because the real-world impact here is absolutely massive. I have these specific application examples for you. First, think about multilingual song localization. Imagine a wildly popular hit song comes out in English. and a record label wants to release a Chinese version of it to reach a broader audience. Right now, translating the lyrics and getting a new singer to match the exact emotional and melodic performance of the original is a huge, expensive production. With this technology, they could simply feed the English vocal track, provide the translated Chinese lyrics, and the system would instantly generate the new vocal track. It would keep the exact same rhythmic structure and melody, making global music distribution faster and much more seamless. Second, we have personalized cover generation, which is huge for content creators and everyday fans. Let us say you're making a funny YouTube video or a birthday gift for a friend, and you want to take a famous pop song but change the lyrics to be about your friend's weird habits. Usually you would have to sing it yourself, and if you're like me, you probably sound terrible. But with YingMusic Singer, any regular person could just type in their funny new lyrics, upload the original song, and get a professional-sounding parody track instantly. This empowers everyday users to create highly customized, creative audio content without needing any musical talent or expensive software skills. Third, this is an absolute dream for rapid prototyping vocal arrangements in professional music studios. Music producers and songwriters often go through dozens of lyric iterations when creating a track. Instead of making a singer go back into the recording booth to record every single minor word change, the producer can simply type the new lyrics into the system. The AI will immediately sing new words using the singer's original melodic take. This saves countless hours of expensive studio time, prevents vocal fatigue for the artist, and allows for a much more fluid and experimental creative process in music production. The researchers also introduced something called lyric suspension, which is the very first benchmark designed specifically for evaluating how well a modify lyrics while keeping the melody intact. We tested their model in 6 different editing scenarios, like partially substituting words, completely writing a song, deleting words, inserting new ones, and even mixing languages. They listened, proving that it is not just a theoretical concept, but a robust tool ready to change the landscape of audio editing. It is just fascinating to see how fast artificial intelligence is moving, especially in the creative arts. Music is such a deeply human thing. But tools like this do not replace. They actually remove the technical barriers that stop people from expressing themselves. I'm really looking forward to a future where anyone can be a lyricist and a producer from their bedroom. Anyway, that is all the time I have for today on this topic. I hope you found this deep dive as interesting as I did, and I will catch you all in the next broadcast.